And I promise if this poops out on me due to the card, I will finish it, not just leave it hanging. Well, let me just jump right in and say that the first reviews for Boston Dialect Volume 1 have begun coming in. I kowtowed because I was not getting my free review. It just wasn't coming in. So I paid for the expedient. You get 3 to 5 what they call express reviews, which I hesitated because of the 115 poems. That express review would be like speed reading or cursory review. And yes, it's not a guaranteed good review. They state that. They say you're paying for the expediency, you're not paying for the quality of the review. Yeah, if the person thinks you suck, they're going to say you suck. So far that hasn't happened, thank God. But no, the first review, 5 stars, from Sarah Stewart. And from the way she spelled the word color and favorite in her review, she's from England, which is very cool. So someone over in England really liked Boston Dialect. She even picked favorites, so that told me she actually read it. You know, she didn't just scan it, you know. She may be a speed reader, you know, but that doesn't mean that lacks comprehension. I'm not really sure how speed reading works, but anyway. So 5-star review. The only criticism she had, and it was like in a, to have a place to give like a sub note. She said she didn't think the cover art was attractive to readers, like it would bring in readers having the cover art. And I wrote her back saying, you know, I did struggle with what the cover for that would be, and frankly, I think Volume 2, which she expressed interest in reading when it's ready, which it is, of course. But anyway, that's digressing. I think Volume 2 has a better cover. It's a map that I found in the public domain of Boston circa 1694 or something. And I could only partially put it in. So some of South, what then was South Boston, and Lord knows how it's changed. But so that's the cover for Volume 2. Now, yeah, I don't know, you know, what's attractive in that respect to people. You know, even with my music, cover art, I just do what I think is cool or interesting. Like crypto creative, I love the artwork for it. I think the public domain, or rather Abandoned America, gave kind of carte blanche permission on their Facebook site for people to use their pictures. So I've used them quite a bit in videos, and now I'm using one for a cover. To make it different and more mine, I have on a little bitty spot, I put the Tait coat of arms. So that makes it mine, sort of. Anyway, I'm really thrilled with that. Will it attract people? Does it speak of the content of the album? Does even the name Crypto Creative speak as to what the songs would be or give people an idea? No, not really. Crypto Creative, I would kind of picture actually a computer looking, you know, digital thing, you know, with the kind of text font that would be a digital looking computer font, and not the artsy font that I'm using. And certainly not a picture of a decrepit, abandoned mansion room with a grand piano in the center. I mean that tells you I'm a pianist, but that doesn't give you an idea what the music's like. Kenny and I have come to a working agreement. I've said, instead of sending me songs as he finishes them, send them all when he's done with all the mixes. put them all in Dropbox, and I can go through, and instead of sending him a dozen emails with all these different things, I can make one, like, bullet list for each song. You know, Place Your Faith, here are the things I'd like changed. Distance into the Sun, here are the things. You know, all very simple, and, you know, try to keep the dross from my mind infecting, you know, that document. Just very, well, a very technical document. You know, a very, you know, like a recipe, only without steps, because I don't know what order he'll do things, and it's not me to tell him to. You know, I mean, mixing is like a layer cake. And I came up with this analogy a while ago, and I think it's pretty solid. So, in a rock song, like most of mine are, you have the first layer, the top layer is the lead vocal. Then you have the guitar, then the piano, bass, drums are always the foundation, okay? And anything like an organ, or if you have tambourine or anything like that, that's like seasoning. You know, extra texture you throw in, and that can be, you know, anywhere really, in placement. With the ballad, in most cases, it would be lead vocal, piano, guitar, bass, drums. So the guitar and the piano juxtaposition. The difference with this is Autumn, the song called Autumn, was, you know, written as a piano piece. But Casper did this terrific, wonderful guitar part that changes the song to really more of a country ballad than a piano-y ballad. And I'm thrilled with it. So in that case, it would be lead vocal, guitar, piano, bass, drums for the layer. So hopefully I can express all this to Kenny in writing, and because really it's my duty to be the one expressing what I want, you know, what I hear, what I want to hear. I mean, one song he sent, the vocals I thought were just muddy and too low. He sent another song where he added an oral exciter, which sounds kinky, but it's really a oral as in ear, exciter to the vocals on any adjusted, to a totally different song. But now here the vocals are startling when they come in. It's like, I'm like, whoa. But he also didn't have the guitar up as loud as I want, and for whatever reason, probably because he was so busy with the vocals, the bass is missing. So I think when the bass and the guitar are right, those vocals will fit in their spot, in that pocket where they're supposed to be, and they won't be too loud and they won't be too soft. Now when you get to the chorus of that song where the organ comes in and the guitar is a little more, the vocals seem to diminish. So we may need to boost them in the choruses and then bring them back down in the verses. So there's little nuances like that, but they're important. They're important to the impartial listener who's going to wonder what the hell's going on if, you know, 1 minute the vocals are really in your face and then they go down to here and you can't. Not that extreme, of course, but you know what I'm saying. Hopefully you do. So what's the health crisis of the week? Well, it started last week. Blood in the left eye. Yeah, covering the retina. I was completely blind in it for a good few days. I mean, I leave it open. I couldn't see. All I saw was blur, just blur. But now I can see things. I can see across the room. I can see this and see that. So it's just a matter of time for this kind of stuff to go away. There's nothing that can be done to hurry it up. There's no eye drops because it's in the fluid of the eye. So that's that. And no, I haven't cut my hair because I want to do the videos. I'm thinking I might trim the beard down close because I don't know when I'm going to be doing the next video. And I don't even know really what it is. I heard a click. That might mean you're done. So talk to you later.